there are no experts in cybersecurity necessarily, right?
Tell me more, doctor in cybersecurity. I'd love to hear why you feel that way.
Maybe the idea here is more of like you need to have a certain amount of humility as an expert. You need to understand that you don't know everything about cybersecurity, about every facet of cybersecurity. And one of the questions we have on here, I'll get to this, but there are so many different facets to it. I know I just got done telling you that you should know at least how things work, and that's true. There's nothing wrong with asking what an acronym stands for.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with not quite understanding how AI is going to replace everybody. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's nothing wrong with admitting that maybe there's something that you don't know in this field.
And I respect it too, because here's the thing to support that. And anyone who gives you a hard time for not knowing a shorthand of something in this field, and they're like, "Oh, you didn't know that?" They're jackasses.
Yeah.
So you're able. It's also a dual. It's a dual purpose experience. One, you can learn the actual abbreviation, but two, you may even learn who the jackasses are at work.
So when I say there is expertise, right? There is a death of expertise happening right now just in the world in general. So I don't want to be part of that. I'm not saying that nobody's an expert on anything. No,
Would love to
there are
know
experts
in the
on things.
comments. In the
Yeah.
comments, please tell us why you think there's a death. We'd love to hear why you guys think there's a death of expertise.
I
Please
don't.
tell us.
I don't want to hear that. I
I
don't
want it.
care.
I want it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. You'll make Dustin super depressed, but you'll make me giggle, and I will respond to the 4 people who listen this far
There you go.
and feel so compelled.
Frank wants to hear it. I don't care if you think there's a death of expertise because there's not. There are people out there who work incredibly hard. One of my favorites, so like I was going through after I finished my dissertation defense and I was going through like memes that kind of supported me throughout this whole process for the last 3 years. And one of those memes was like, grad students, studies for 5 years, conducts a study for another 3 years, writes a dissertation, defends the dissertation, gets it published, goes through the publication process. Some guy online says bullshit about it. Like they publish it online, they share it, and somebody says bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's
There's
and so
just
that,
one study, Dustin. It's just
yeah,
one
it's,
guy. You don't know.
that's right.
You don't know.
And you know what? To that point, the person who, if it was like, oh, it's just one study, you should say, yes, that's correct. Further research needs to be conducted to,
Don't make them
um,
angry. Don't do it because then that upsets them. Because then they're like, don't bring that logic to the table.
yeah, exactly. And so, I don't believe in a death of expertise. There are experts in cybersecurity. I guess I like that totally goes against what I originally said. What I did mean though was that as experts in any field, really, there should be a level of humility that goes along with understanding that you don't know everything. There are people who are going to be younger than you, who are going to be less experienced than you, that are going to know more things about something than they're going to know more about something than you know, and that's okay.
It's
We're all
actually pretty
learning
great.
here. We're continually learning, and it's great. It is great. And if you have that kind of humility and you bring that to your team as a leader, as a manager, I can only say that I think I have more positive experiences that way than trying to pretend like I know what everybody's talking about all the time.